Hello, and welcome to another podcast of Influence and Growth Mastery. Today, I want to talk to you about something that has been on my mind for several days, and that's the transformation on the power of words. You know, words hold a lot of power, and they shape our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. And they can inspire change. They can provoke thought, and they even alter the course of history. And some of this may get kind of deep. There's been some things that I've experienced lately that have really caused me to want to talk about this topic. And I don't know whether you have ever hurt someone's feelings or ever been hurt by the power of words. But let's dive into this topic today. The way that we use words can profoundly influence our interactions and our relationships, even our growth, whether it's personal or even professional. And there's a quote that I just want to talk about for just a second, but it's words, of course, the most powerful drug used by mankind. And Rudyard Kipling gave that quote. And this quote encapsulates the potent and transformative nature of words. It really highlights the ability to affect minds and hearts extremely deeply. When you think about the power of a drug, again, it can bring life or it can bring death. And I've been flying today, hence the hat, my hair pulled back in a ponytail. And it's the whole way back, I've thought about the impact that words can have on an individual. It brings back memories to a brother that I lost 8 years ago. It's brought back words that have been spoken to me, hurtful things, but then also words of power that have been spoken over me that have transformed my life. And so again, the words in communication either provide life or they provide death. And words possess profound power in communication, acting as a double-edged sword. And they can either, again, be a source of power, a source of life, offering you encouragement, offering you hope, offering you positivity, or a source of death, causing you harm, discouragement, negativity. And so this dual sword or stem, as you will, from the emotional responses from words that are invoked inside of us, they influence us tremendously. They influence our thoughts. They influence our actions. And I want to share a story. Excuse me. I want to share a story of a positive impact. And let's talk about a story of a young student struggling with extreme self-doubt and academic challenges. And you probably can relate to this yourself, maybe a sibling, or just someone that you know. But one day, a teacher noticed that this student noticed his potential, and he said, or she said, doesn't matter which one, "I believe in you." Looked this person in the face and said, "I believe in you. You have a unique talent and you can achieve great things." And so just imagine this simple yet powerful affirmation that ignited a spark in self-belief and confidence into this student. And these motivating words caused this student to work extra hard throughout his academic career, causing him to excel in his studies and pursuing a successful career. And this teacher that spoke those words caused those words to be or act as a catalyst for that young student, transforming that student's life trajectory and instilling such a sense of confidence and purpose in that individual that he went on to become a very successful individual. And I can relate to that myself because in my young career, I had someone who spoke very positive words in me that caused me to believe in myself, caused me to understand certain things that helped me boost my energy, boost my confidence, that caused me to go from no college education to doing my own college education in my own self-study, in my own career trajectory, to doing amazing things in my corporate career that helped me get to where I am today. Words cause life or they cause death in an individual. They have long-term impact and even psychological effects on people. They have the capacity to cause long-term damage and provide lasting encouragement. It depends upon who spoke them, how they were spoken, how they were taken, misunderstood, misquoted. All of these things are taken into consideration. But negative words can lead to prolonged stress, anxiety, emotional scarring, affecting an individual's mental health and an individual's self-esteem. And again, it takes me back to my brother who committed suicide. He had very deep emotional scarring due to things that were said to him by multiple people. Some of those same things that were said to him were said to me, and I did something differently with those. And I used those for good and created success out of those. So how do you take the words that are given to you? How do you use your words to other individuals? You don't know how they're going to take those words that you speak. The words that come out of your mouth are like a sword. They go deep in the heart to other people. Again, they can be uplifting, they can motivate, they can instill a sense of hope, self-worth, emotional well-being, resilience, but on the other end, cause psychological, long-term cancer, disease, mental health issues, things that people struggle with for the rest of their life. It can cause people to treat other people in business terribly, cause people to have hurt that they can't get over. And so some of the main things that I want you to get out of this is the importance of aligning your words too with your actions for credibility and trust. If your words don't line up with your actions, it damages you as an individual. It damages your credibility, your trust, your integrity. When leaders and individuals, they consistently can't match their words with their actions, and it can't demonstrate authenticity and integrity, it's messing you up. You may get by with it for a while, but it will eventually catch up with you. You will eventually be accountable for that. People are going to figure it out. You can't tell one person this story and another person this story and another person this story. It will eventually catch up with you. The congruence between what is said and what is done builds confidence in one's character and reliability. And again, your words could cause someone to fall, damage them completely. You may have fallen based upon someone's words. You may be carrying a grudge today based upon something that someone has said to you or what someone has done to you. We have to fix that. My integrity is so high. I have said it's either black or it's white. There's no gray there. You either lie or you tell the truth. I have exited business relationships, friendships, many things based upon the words that people speak, the actions that they walk, the actions that they talk. They don't match. There's either black or there's white. I agree that sometimes we do things that we think are right. We don't know we're wrong. But when we're called on the carpet for that, we have to correct it and then change it and move on. But when you're called on the carpet for that, you have to fix it. You have to let someone know that you said it incorrectly. It was not meant for the way that it was taken. You may not ever know that someone took something out of context. You have to hope that you have friends that come to you to say, I took something this way so that you can fix it. Have relationships with people. Be able to take criticism and fix it. Don't be judgmental. There's so much power in your words. Speak words that lift people up, that help people grow. But be truthful. If you have to share words that aren't great words, do it in a lovingly way, because those words can cause someone to fall and create death, mental health issues, psychological issues. And I know that's not what we want. I know. Be a great leader because we can cause someone to fall. Positive speech and leadership is crucial and critical for fostering a supportive and motivating environment, which is essential in companies, organizations, nonprofit entities, our own business, for effective leadership, communication, for building trust, building teams, encouraging collaboration in groups, in communities, empowering employees, all of those things. It takes effective communication, empathetic listening, clear, transparent communication, encouragement, positive reinforcement, inspirational public speaking, all of those things. Be clear, be concise, use a positive language, understand other people's communication styles. Are you timid? Are you aggressive? Are you passive aggressive? Are you passive? Just know in whichever way you communicate that your words matter. Your words are powerful. Make them powerful in a positive way. Be open and seek feedback. One of the things that I want to encourage you to do, if you have not already joined Influence and Growth Mastery community, I would love for you to do that, because in that community, you're going to connect with like-minded individuals that are going to help you grow personally, professionally. And if not, I want to know about it, because I want it to be a loving group filled with people that are going to help you grow, that speak life into you, life that builds you up and fills you with words of affirmation and growth and opportunity and love. We want you to share your experiences. And on this podcast today, and leaving this podcast and ending this podcast, if you've had positive or negative experiences with the power of words and how they've shaped you personally and on your professional journey, and you want to share them in the comments, feel free to do that. But one thing I'll leave you with, two things I'll leave you with. Join our community at www.influenceandgrowthmastery.com. And if you've not already subscribed to our podcast channel, please do so. We would love to have you as one of our active listeners. Thank you. God bless you. And until next week, have a phenomenal week. Goodbye.